Did you hear about the herbal shop that just put a lot of like pieces of ground into their beverages? Some would say
No.
some would say they had done some pretty dirty work. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Cam.
Brutal.
This is Zay. Sorry for hitting you with that one, but I'll just take a moment to say, excuse me, but not for the pun. Today, we're getting into a movie called Dirty Work. Super excited to get into it. This is a movie that both Zay and I have not seen before. It features Norm Macdonald. I know it's a 1998 dark comedy. You know, don't know if I've seen any movies with Norm Macdonald, but I know I've seen lots of clips of his comedy, and I've absolutely enjoyed everything I've seen with him. He is really, really funny. One of the funniest comedians of all time. Rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. But it'll be exciting to see like what this movie's about. Bob Saget directed it. He was a comedian as well. He was the dad in Full House.
Yeah.
So,
Wow. Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see his take on whatever this story is. And yeah, Zay, is there anything you know about this before we get into it?
No, nothing about this film. Once again, R.I.P. Norm Macdonald. Most of the work I've ever seen of Norm Macdonald, never really seen any like stand up or anything, but I have seen him several times throughout SNL skits. Always hilarious. Interesting that Bob Saget directed this as well. So we got a great, fantastic comedic mind acting and a great, fantastic comedic mind directing it. I mean, I don't see how this could go wrong. And it's a dark comedy, which is pretty. I'm ready because that's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what they got away with back then for dark comedy.
Yeah, and I want to bring up that this was a big bite request from James Jackson. James Jackson, thank you for requesting this. Super excited to see what it's all about. And yeah, with that being said, if you like what you're watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction of this and various other movies, as well as get 3 edit movie reactions ahead of YouTube, or even farther ahead in the form of full-length reactions, or potentially become a Big Bite member where you can suggest a movie, full-length reaction to a movie of your choice once a month. You can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. With that being said, let's not keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's get into Dirty Work.
Hand over the milk money, Weaver.
Whoa.
Damn.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Derek. I'm just not sure you'll spend it on milk.
No matter what you do, don't take no crap from nobody.
He seems like he grew up taking crap from people.
Do you know where he hides his guns?
We just planted the
What?
guns.
How many Magnum? How many revolvers does he need?
Me go! They weren't mine!
So he's a smart.
She thought just because she was a meter maid that she had the right to go around giving everybody parking tickets.
What? Should have hit with the banana and no tailpipe trick.
Yeah, right.
Doberman would always chase us. So we borrowed my cousin's huge German Shepherd. 132 Highfield Avenue in 3 minutes. I can make it. Oh, no.
You're not making it.
So 30 minutes are free, right? And you took 32 minutes?
Oh, go fuck yourself, buddy.
That free pizza comes out of my paycheck.
Well, that doesn't seem fair, does it?
Oh, bro.
I would not spit in someone's food, but if I were him, I'd heavily consider it.
I'd rob him.
You're not fit to wear this shirt.
Damn. That kid's shirt is way too big.
Hey, that's my Canadians jersey.
No.
That's your 14th job in the past 3 months. I can't
What?
take it anymore.
But why are
That's a
you
lot
throwing
of
my shit off the balcony?
I have paid for everything in this apartment.
I paid for the popcorn machine. Could I crash with you and your dad for a while?
No, I'm gonna turn away my best friend, so he's gotta go sleep in his car. Come on.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice. Oh.
Can't you watch? Don't you got something else to watch?
No, he doesn't. He's probably retired, Cam. He's just like, let me watch something.
Pretty good, Sam. Pretty good. But it'd be going a lot better if you brought me a whore.
See?
I want to say I'm sorry for being a creepy old man. I apologize, you rat bastard.
Yeah, well, things could be worse, you know. I could have got my nose bit off by a Saigon whore.
That's crazy.
Bastard!
Hey, I'm just messing with you.
No, you're not.
Got Jimmy a beer on me.
Okay. Sorry.
Wow, there's some legends in this.
Yeah, that's Chris Farley.
Yeah, that's crazy. R.I.P. Chris Farley.
I'm Sam McKenna.
Damn.
There's two kinds of people in this world, those who get stomped on and those who do the stomping. A famous guy said it. What's his name? Oh, yeah, Jesus.
Hello,
Okay.
Mitch.
Wow. Smooth.
Maybe we should let the lady decide.
I think you should fight it out.
Good idea.
Oh my god.
She's evil.
Oh, damn.
Nice. How come you get a pool cue?
All right. Well, why?
I don't think that was the time to debate.
He just shied away. He took the hit. Oh my god.
Note to self. Learn to fight.
That's a good note.
That is a good
Definitely
note.
would come in handy.
Mitch, I just want to go over there and rip their heads off, every one of them.
Oh, they're cops?
Since we rented the cop uniforms, let's just try it my way,
they're
all
not
right?
Oh no. Oh my god.
It's worse. It's much worse.
There's all these guys going around to the different frat houses pretending to be cops. They just robbed a bunch of stuff from the Delta Psi.
No shit. Are they gonna call the cops? It said actual cops to the house.
But why do they need to dress up as cops for that part?
Yeah, that's what
Hello, real cops?
Oh my
Don't
god.
complain
what
about
a
the noise.
mess.
Whatever you say, officer.
Okay, hold on. That's even if they were fake cops, you don't want to.
Yeah.
Well, he got him.
Hey, frat sisters, remember us?
Oh, that's why.
That's
Hey, Mitch, you want to come over here?
it's like
I'm not falling for that one again.
Come over here. I got something to tell
A
you.
heart attack.
Not gonna work.
mother.
I still didn't
Oh,
believe
no.
it until the ambulance.
I didn't. I thought he was
came.
gonna grab the
Police
shit out of
grab
him. Gotcha, you son of a bitch! I knew you're gonna fall for it.
There's something I want to tell you.
No.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm gonna find Sam.
Mitch, I'm your father.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What?
Rewind that. Bring it back. Skilabop. Huh?
Take a look at the picture in this locket.
That's a picture of you and my mom, and you're having sex. God.
Well, hey, listen, it might get the
He
point
proved the
across.
point. I think he's.
Look, does Sam know about this?
No. And I don't want you to tell him.
Why
And they're
not?
brothers? Half brothers?
Yeah. Right.
I don't want him to feel he's been lied to his entire life.
Yo, what the fuck about me then? Like,
If someone were taking bets on your father's bout with death, I'd bet everything I own on death.
what a monster.
Could you
What a-
imagine a doctor saying that shit?
You see, there is a way I can get his name bumped to the top of the list, and he can get his heart.
How?
If you pay me $50,000.
You can't just extort this guy as a but he's going someplace when he dies. Oh my god.
Hey, Aspide, are you sure this is such a good idea?
Hell yeah, it's $50 for eating brownies.
Including mild itching, nausea, chills, hallucinations, and rashes.
Oh, so they just took drugs.
Yeah.
Hey, I think I feel a slight itch. Could be my imagination.
You belong with me.
Oh my, what a fucking horrible trip.
I would have pulled over. I guess I probably would end up crashing.
So there you are, Tubby. You look like a bucket of lard on a bad day. I'll see to it that you never work again and that you wind up tearing tickets off in Kuwait. Salam alamala, kalamala.
If you really screw over Hamilton, I'll give you $10.
Mark me down for 20.
Let me get you some refreshments.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh
What could they
no!
have
I hope it's
possibly put in there?
just the exercise video. Men in Black. Oh, it's a great film. We like to have sex with each other.
An alien. Yeah, we better have sex with each other. This alien looks just like a hot guy. You're right, we better have sex with him.
It's just so funny because that's just how porn plots are. Oh, you need this plumbing fix? We better have sex with each other.
Hamilton, you're through.
Oh my God.
You should do that stuff for a living.
And that is the dirty work, I guess.
I have a feeling that people are going to pay us a lot of money to do their dirty work.
There you go.
Revenge for Hire. That's
legal,
sick.
Phillips Motors? What are you, a dirty car salesman?
No, I'm a dirty accountant.
Okay.
Break's over, sweetheart.
Oh, he's
Oh
in
my
this
God,
too?
he's in this too?
Does he always talk to you like that?
Well, yeah.
You need some
But he's
revenge?
doing a live TV commercial from here to Mars.
For Hire.
Okay, settle down, prostitutes.
Oh my gosh, what a wild. He just doesn't care.
CD player, standard.
What are you
Hey,
doing?
the trunk looks kind of small there, Anton.
This is live. I'm on live TV. I'll show you right here.
Whoa, you got a dead hooker in the trunk.
What? No, it can't be. Come on down.
Hey, here's another dead hooker.
Yo, they're putting him in all the cars.
I've never seen so many dead hookers in all my life.
Oh my God.
Well, they're good at their job.
There's Midge.
And there's the Saigon whore that bit my nose off.
Of fucking course there is.
Nose biter! Time to pay the fiddler, whore!
What a weird B plot. What a fucking weird ass B plot.
Time to pay the fiddler.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to tell Sam. Or not! I won't tell him! I won't tell him!
Yeah.
Oh!
Hey!
I've had actual nightmares. Like I couldn't wake up from the nightmare, and I've had that like someone
Your
grab
dream
my.
is like, you're not going anywhere. Fucking-
You shouldn't work for a guy that treats you bad like that anyway.
That is a decision for
Oh no.
putting prostitutes in the trunks of cars? God, that is just so
Cool. The dead hook in the trunk thing?
Now you're famous for being a jerk.
Oh.
Woman who works here, Heather, she's an abusive drunk, calls me names, hits me. You're a classic dwarf hater.
Holy shit.
I'd be afraid of her too, honestly.
Short stuff.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm leaving. It's like looks like Taylor Swift with a beard. I'm out that shit.
We can help you.
Shave her beard. Actually, may make her more attractive, actually. Never mind. Oh,
They did.
you did shave the beard. The lady.
These loud, wild parties that are still going on when I get up for work.
Well, then we'll make it unbearable to live in that house.
That's a nice house. Yeah, I would be talking to these guys, be like, hire me to do some dirty work for you. $50,000. Oh. that's criminal. Oh, that's criminal. He turned it on.
Oh, Joe, this is gonna be a fucking disaster. I don't think they realize whose home they're in.
Nice place.
Yeah, you gotta grab the box.
You want it?
Yeah. Yeah, they're in the wrong home.
Coke dealers. Perfect.
Smells like fish in here.
What is that? What was that? Some sort of signal? You're a damn cop, ain't you? That's it.
Show these guys what we do to cops. Say hello to the devil for me.
Damn.
Chelsea Opera House?
Yep, to make sure that none of Travis Cole's friends have to park their Mercedes on the street.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
No. I have a plan.
Oh, popcorn. There you go.
What do you make of this? This is the single dumbest act in the history of crime.
You guys left a trail of popcorn. But why did you leave a trail of popcorn?
You know what prisoners do to each other all the time?
No, what?
You don't know?
Ignorance is bliss, maybe, possibly.
Not you, Tubby.
You sure you don't want him too?
Those two boys sure are heroes to me.
If Mitch Weaver and Sam McKenna are heroes, then who's the villain? Millionaire real estate mogul Travis Cole.
Oof.
Oh, that looks like that was a...
Ridiculous.
He's like, look how you're behaving. You should
just look at yourselves in the mirror.
All charges have been dropped against Mr. Mitchell Weaver, Mr. Samuel McKenna. If you're interested, I think I have a job for you.
Yes, $50,000 minimum.
There's this small walk-up building I own over at 99 Franklin Street.
Put the dog down.
What I want you to do is get the building condemned by any means necessary. Let me give you a minute to think it over.
$1 million.
You offer them a price? Yeah, I mean.
We'll do it. For $50,000.
Very well then, 50,000 it is.
That was a steal, I think. He's a multi-millionaire. I would have been like for 100,000.
Yeah.
50 for the surgery. Doing tennis rate for termites from noon.
All
Okay.
tenants must be out of the building for 24 hours.
I saw how you and your friend saved that woman's house. Guess it turns out you can use your powers for good as well as evil.
Yeah, but the current project we're on,
It's evil.
not so good.
Yeah.
Your grandmother lives here? At 99 Franklin Street?
Kathy's told me about you. You're a hero.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, girls, I'm over here.
Hey, are those prostitutes?
They work with my grandmother. She runs a business out of our apartment.
So she's a prostitute.
Man, I hate the fact that we have to destroy her grandmother's building. But we have to. Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Well, they're all for it then.
It's a fuck it. What is this? Oh.
Well, I guess fish never fail, huh?
Ew. Vile. Ah, yeah, cherry bomb. Why not in the toilet? That's always a good one. Two for good measure.
Oh no! Oh no! Why is there stuff coming out of that toilet? I was thinking for a second.
Oh man!
No! What are you doing?
It's just like a bidet, but a little more aggressive.
Are they drawing a dick? Oh.
This place sucks.
I've been running a sewing business out of my apartment for the past 30 years.
The grand reopening of the Chelsea Opera House. And you know how I feel about the homeless. They're human beings, and they have no homes.
All right, but play cordial to get to 50,000, right? Like play cordial just to get to 50 and then plot revenge?
Services will no longer be needed.
No longer. Look, fellas, I have an idea. Why don't we just get Mr. Cole?
You should have got your money up front.
Yeah,
Why
or
don't
at
we
least
kick
half.
every single one of your asses?
Okay.
And he's gonna come flying out.
From might be the second story. Nope, he just gets tossed.
Damn,
He's getting
damn, that looks real.
He's getting the what's his name treatment from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I can't remember his name. The homie that always gets thrown out by Uncle Phil.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll give you $1 each. We go into this building here and run around yelling and screaming.
We're more the broken, spiritless, I've lost the will to live type homeless guys.
Got it.
How about
Didn't
for
know there was
$2?
levels. Never mind. They money
Everybody's
buys
got a
everything. There's a price on everybody. Yeah.
They said we're gonna collect one way or another.
I figured out a way for you to help me and hurt you at the same time.
You bastard.
Mm.
We're not leaving here till we get our 50 grand.
Damn.
Why does he always get thrown out? And why does he just get to walk out? Well, he's too big to get thrown out.
Yeah, I mean.
You stood with me outside my grandmother's home the day before you destroyed it.
We made a mistake. The worst thing is we didn't even get paid.
The worst thing is you didn't get paid.
Not the best choice
Digging.
words.
Digging.
You drive these people from their homes, and all you care about is money? I should just call the police.
No, it's to get the heart.
You can just chalk this whole thing up as a loss and forget about it. But I can't do that. Pops is my dad.
Mm.
I'm Mitch's father, too.
Show him the lockets.
Show me what?
Oh man.
This is Pops. And your mother cheated on Mom?
No, she was there, too. Who do you think took the picture?
Oh my God, he's a player.
You lied to me.
I wanted to tell you. Pops wouldn't let me.
Don't blame it on him. You should have just told me.
I mean, that's the reaction I'd expect.
Yeah, but he grabbed my balls as soon as I said I was gonna tell you.
That was really funny, sicking the cops on us like that.
I thought it was funny, but I'm surprised you guys did because you got your asses kicked.
Is it really him or a stunt guy? Because it looks like a real person is hitting and flying out of these buildings and stuff.
I just know he's way too easy to throw, clearly.
How you
There's a
didn't hear
boot on the
that?
car. There's a boot on the car. There's a boot on the car.
Hey, buddy. Trying to get some sleep back here, huh?
Who sleeps in that hat?
Well, now he's cold without the hat because you talk shit about it.
I guess I fucked up there, huh?
I'll give you $1 each. We go to this building here and run around yelling and screaming.
Did he record everything?
I don't even own the building in 99 Franklin. I told you I did, but I lied. Good luck trying to prove it.
Oh shit! I didn't see that coming a mile away, and he had this thing on him all the time.
I think I know how to get the 50,000 and save the apartment building. But I really need your help.
Okay. Don't pee off the side again.
Please don't.
I made a big mistake destroying your building, but I know how we can get it back. Travis Cole screwed all of us.
Okay.
I say it's time we fight back. Are you with me?
All right.
Well, he screwed them through you guys.
If I screw up, y'all get to kick my ass.
There
Oh,
we
they
go.
like that. They like that.
Like, oh, we get to jump you. Yeah, no, that's for sure.
I swear, there's more fish. Oh no!
Nah.
Those are the brownies. Oh yeah, I can't imagine what's going through their brains right now.
It will go down in history as the finest staging of Don Giovanni ever presented.
It'll go down to something.
Yeah.
Fellas, you've heard the old saying that in the land of
way.
the blind, the man with one eye,
You know, people keep skunks as pets.
Yeah.
the man with half a nose is king.
Yeah, but you could probably still smell with that bad boy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
God.
Is he gonna just, what is he gonna do here?
I'll get a load of that mountain range, huh?
How did you? It doesn't matter. You'll be gone in a minute.
Aha! You didn't count on my loyal army of prostitutes, did you?
Let me take you to Vegas. You know what they say.
Everybody's just witnessing this purely just harassment happening.
Run! Run out! Fly!
They are cute when they don't have their like stink things. Like when people have pets. Oh, but these ones definitely. Oh my god.
You remember when you said this? Note to self: making love to blow-up doll, not as good as advertised.
But Mitch, I don't even own the building in 99 Franklin. I told you I did, but I lied.
Those reporters down there would love to get their hands on this tape, huh?
Uh-oh.
$50,000 that you owe us. 50,000. Make it out to Dr. Farthing. Here's the check for 50,000.
Oh, that's great, Mitch. Say, what do you want to bet I don't go to my bookie?
No, you're going straight to your bookie to pay him off.
No. Oh, he's gonna go to the casino or something. He's a betting man.
Note to self: stop payment on $50,000 check.
Oh, Travis.
Son of a bitch.
Damn, ow.
Hit it, Kathy. Note to self: remember to get ass wart cream for giant wart on my ass.
No one destroys Travis Cole. No one!
Oh, what the my god.
Real estate mogul Travis Cole has been arrested for fraud.
Like, bro, he's getting taken away by cops. They're not gonna let him say it.
Stop payment on a check that I made out to a Dr. Farthing.
Hey, Jenkins, are you ready for some crazy rough sex?
Absolutely! Good, Jenkins. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, don't count on him.
I don't
He
think
thought
he's
you
gonna be...
were a squawa? A chunk. No, it's a chunk. It's a chunk.
The girl you're with, she's not the
Saigon whore who bit my nose off.
Your nose has gotten progressively worse, I feel like, as the show's gone.
When I say let's go, you go.
Time you shut your cake hole, Yoko.
Women.
I can start to understand why she may have bitten his
your
nose.
fucking nose off. She might bite your ear now. She's going Tyson your shit. She's gonna, you know what?
Oh, you bit my new nose off.
Well, maybe you should watch the way you speak to her.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I met Gladys here, I just hope the doctor could fix up another part of my body.
No, you can't get with Gladys because he's trying to get
with cock.
Cock. Yes, got it.
He's a frothing fiend.
That's it. Bye.
Bye.
Well, Cole, it was nice doing business with you. Now you probably want to get back home.
Oh, these all. Yeah, these are okay. I miss seeing bloopers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Say you're allowed to get away.
He couldn't get anything out.
Some other time, maybe we could
No!
go camping.
What?
Lonely.
Oh.
Oh my lord. All right, that was our reaction to Dirty Work. If you liked what you're watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this and various movies, as well as get 3 edited movie reactions ahead of YouTube, even farther ahead in the form of full-length reactions, you can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. Wow, this was fun. Talk about, first of all, like you were just mentioning a second ago, the stacked cast is
Star-studded.
insane. I did not know there were that many people in this film. But you know, this was really, really, really funny. It was up our alley of humor. I feel like most of the jokes were hits for me, at least, and I feel for you as well. Maybe not misses, but a few that probably were expecting a little bit more laughter that I didn't, I found funny, but not that funny, but like 95% hits. I absolutely thought that this was a great work. I was glad to see all the comedians in here, and it actually did a really good job at balancing the comedy with the plot. Like there was a motivation to be able to do things, and it was like, the Pops was, the pops was dying and they needed to get him a heart and all that, which I thought was funny because it gave him motivation to start this revenge business. But it also was really cool to see because it's like, you know, they found a knack at doing what they're good at doing, and it led to a bunch of hijinks, which I thought was great. You know, the writing behind the movie was very, very clever, and the characters, each of them were just super funny in their own right. Brilliant comedy. I actually wish that this movie was longer. I think that it was too short. I wanted to see more hijinks. Norm's just dry humor is so hilarious, and this movie was such a good kind of like idea to wrap around it, because I feel like the movie centers around that dry humor and then extends outwards with like other kinds of humor and whatnot. And I can tell like that this is probably a very specific type of movie for some people. Like if you don't, because there are people out there that don't have dry humor or a dry sense of humor, and I could see how this could really flop for them. But those that do have a dry sense of humor, at least have that sense of humor in their category of what they find humorous, I could see how this could really work for them. And it really worked for me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The pacing was great. You know, cliche kind of villain. It was like, but I didn't say that type of situation, but that's fine. You know,
he's always playing that role.
Yeah, exactly. But it's set up for a lot of funny jokes, like with like, oh, he's definitely doing his dog and stuff like that. But just an absolute blast. I would totally recommend this. I'm happy that we watched this. You know, even though it didn't win a poll for the, you know, a YouTube edited reaction, I definitely think that we can agree this will probably be something we'll put on YouTube as edited reaction, just because of how up our alley the humor was. It was really fun to connect with there. So really enjoyed the movie. I loved all the hijinks that they got up to. I love the chemistry between Norm and Artie. I do think that like the whole he's your brother, I think other than, you know, the jokes that came with it, it was kind of didn't really mean anything, but I still like the jokes that came with it, like with the locket and you know, the reason to grab his balls and all that was absolutely hilarious. Lots of shockers, a lot of humorous moments today. What are your thoughts on the movie?
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that this film was directed by like comedy minds were just, you know, clearly in charge of this film. And you can tell that I guess one of my favorite aspects of this is that, you know, you can see comedy movies or films with comedic actors and stuff, and you can see kind of, I don't know how much say, you know, Norm Macdonald had in his character's writing, etc. like that. But just I could see, because I've seen a little bit of Norm Macdonald stand up and like just him on SNL and everything. Either he wrote his part himself or Bob Saget just knew exactly how to, like, they knew how to write his part, because it was Norm's delivery. Like anything I've seen in stand up, it was the same type of way. Like, yeah, like that's always how he kind of delivers like a joke on SNL. It's the same thing and everything I've seen. It's always like he has that weird, funny, dry cadence to it. And I love it because one, you know, you're already recognizing the actor for who they are. Be like, oh my God, it's Norm Macdonald. Oh my God, it's you know, it's Lange, it's, you know, all these great people, Christopher McDonald, all these people. So when they're able to write a character and fit them in the space and really write to that person's type of like delivery and their mannerisms and how they act and everything, I think that's huge. I know Norm Macdonald's character literally was like I'm watching Norm Macdonald, even though it was a great story. I agree with you. I think that the balance was fantastic. I don't say top tier because I don't want to side either way, but I think it was absolutely fantastic. They were able to balance, like you said, great comedic writing with an interesting story and a funny story, very unique. You know, dirty work. You hear it from the title, you're like wondering, like, what is this dirty work? And the way that they kind of guide us into, you know, how showing that they caused hijinks at a young age to now they got older to no, now we're back in our wheelhouse, knowing what we do. I do agree with the, you know, Artie and Norm having the same dad. It was kind of just like thrown in there, but also it did work for some jokes, but was kind of like a weird subplot that I thought maybe would go a little bit further somewhere. But at the same time, with a runtime of only an hour and 21 minutes, you know, how deep are they going to get? I feel like they could have catered to that storyline a little bit more by adding some time and kind of maybe straying off. And, you know, maybe Norm thinks back is like, yeah, you know, it is weird. I always saw like his dad over at my house or whatever the case, or how, like, or whatever the case is. Um, but I mean, yeah, the film overall was just absolute blast. Most of the jokes were an absolute hit. Very few didn't hit, like you said. I mean, here and there, we've definitely seen worse landings
Oh
on
yeah.
jokes. But dark humor is definitely one of my favorite types of humor. I mean, they opened us up with with him the kid getting tossed in the trash can, and they kind of set the tone from the beginning. So I can see why so many people like this film. I'm glad we got it as a big bite suggestion, but yeah, I will also say too,
Mhm.
it's interesting when you see so many cameos of like these really like big stars in there, and usually they have like a smaller part. But I didn't feel like any of the cameos just didn't work. It just was really cool to see all these cameos. It was like, oh my god! I mean, we said it throughout the reaction. If it makes it, it's like he's in this. You're like, oh my god, he's in this. Like, holy cow! How do you even wrangle up a cast like this? But I also think that could have catered to a little bit more runtime. You could have probably developed out and fleshed out some of these extra characters, these extra cameos, and everything. I mean, what was that like? Was Adam Sandler in there at one point?
Yeah.
As the devil, yeah, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's insane you had some of these people that are like are revered for all their films and everything, and they're in for just like a brief moment. But overall, just an absolute blast. I had a great time with this film.
All right. With that being said, are you ready to get into the rating?
You know it.
Just so you guys know, we go from 0 to 10. We never give out zeros. We never give out tens. Why? Well, because by giving out a 0, you're saying nothing could ever be worse than this movie. By giving out a 10, you're saying nothing could ever be better than this movie. That is our subjective opinion. We do give out decimal points like 9.99 and so on, if we so please. 5 is average. 6 is good. 7 is great. 8 is beyond that. 9 is top tier cinema. I mean, for a comedy, I mean, this is like a 8.4, I think. I really, really, really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was beyond great, beyond great. And they did a really good job at kind of grounding everything, right? So we had some ridiculous things happen, but not in a sense where it was so spoofy that it was like not even like reasonable or imaginable, but
Yeah.
it still felt grounded. Like this could be like a hijinks or something similar that could have happened in real life. I mean, it's a little outlandish, but not too much where you're like really stretching your imagination to, get in touch with the humor, basically. So
Okay. Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. I loved how the dirty work applied to different areas. Like at dirty work, their job, dirty work, like the rich guy was doing some dirty work there.
Yeah.
Dirty work, the doctor was up to some dirty work. So, they had the title apply in different areas, which I thought was really, really cool. I would do want to mark some points off just because I do wish it was longer. I wish we had more time. I wish some of the some of the plot points were a little bit more, or subplots were a little bit more filled in. I would like to see a little bit more of the romance or that
Yeah.
relationship with the girl. I like to have seen the brother thing come to some kind of better fruition and things like that. So from a mere critiquing of like the subplots and stuff, which I know weren't necessarily that important to the film, they were mainly just to set up a lot of jokes. I still think that, when you add something like that to a movie, there should be some kind of a finish off or something like that gives some merit to it. So I want to give some points off for that. But overall, just an absolute comedic blast. Definitely up there as a super great comedy. Makes me want to see more comedies with Norm Macdonald. I don't know if there are more comedies with Norm Macdonald, but like comedy movies, but I'd love to see that. Everyone was like the perfect casting for the role. Chris Farley, Chevy Chase, Adam Sandler,
Yeah.
John Goodman.
Yep.
Everyone did such a good job with the role that they were given, and you can really see like there must have been a lot of connections with comedians in the industry for them to be able to like pull all this together. So I thought it was a great construction of this feels like a comedian's movie, just like you said. You could tell through the writing that like this was written by a comedian, or at least comedians had a huge input into how the movie was made. It didn't feel like corporate jokey, it felt, or studio jokey, as much as it felt like comedian jokey. So absolutely enjoyed it. Where do you put this?
Yeah, listen, I'm sitting right around you. I'll give it an 8.5. I will say that in the same, I didn't want to touch on it in my initial review of it. In the same tense of talking about, you can tell it's written by comedians and everything, which plays it's a very positive aspect to it because you have so many comedic characters in it. I also think that that's probably why we might be lacking in the romance department, some of the subplots getting developed and everything, is that they may be, someone that's a comedian they're going to be focused on making sure the story is going where it needs to go, but they might be focused on, oh, where can we insert a funny joke here? Can we insert a funny joke there? That's not judging all films written by comedians. I'm just pandering to the idea that, when you do have a lot of like-minded people and a lot of in the same space writing, probably giving input on it, it can create that, that tunnel visioned type of way. Now, by no means is the film completely tunnel visioned. I still think it was fantastic overall. But I agree, a little more time was needed. A little more subplot development would have been nice, especially in the romance, because the romance, it was there, but it just kind of felt like it was there, like, oh, we need a romance, something in there. Because they didn't really, it wasn't like they went on a date or anything. It kind of just played the idea of, hey, he's falling for this girl kind of likes him. Oh, but they're gonna trash her mother's,
Mhm.
where she lives. Um, Again, not nitpicks, they're critiques of the film. I still agree with, I think the rating of like 8.4 to 8.5 is a solid rating. It's a fantastic rating for a comedy film. And yeah, the writing overall was just once again very well done. Super, super funny jokes. Um, and good utilization of the characters all around, especially with the stars that were brought into the film. But I would like to see a version of this that had a little more time added and maybe flesh out a few of the guest stars just a little bit more interesting roles, or even maybe see how some of the dirty work, we saw it affect the love interest job, but maybe see it, coming back to bite him when he's trying to go on a date with her. Like people are coming back, like, "Hey, are you the one that did?" Like, and he's trying to navigate around that, etc. But again, these are critiques of it. Got to dock some points for it, but does not mean we didn't have a good time. And I did agree with your point where it did dance that line of not getting too spoofy. Something like Airplane, where it's super spoofy and is like over the top ridiculous, but that's how the style of the film is. This did a very good job of getting in that kind of spoofy aspect, but not something so unrealistic. You're like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Why is there a zebra in the driver's seat of his car? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like some
yeah.
ridiculous. But I had an absolute blast overall. It was a great, great, great time.
All right. Well, with that being said, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for the support. Zay, I know you have a Twitch.
Yes, guys, my Twitch will be linked down in the description below. Feel free to stop in, tune in, say hi, say what's up. I have tried to get Cam on there to play some games as well as my other friends, and I play some solo games on there. So it is always a good time. Make sure y'all check it out. And yeah.
Yeah, check it out. Just like you said, it's always a good time. With that being said, listen, y'all, if you make a deal with somebody and it's a pretty big deal, make sure you get it in writing because you never know who's going to go back on their deal. We'll see you on the next one. And